This is how it is going to go. We are going to have 7 days straight where we have picks that you can make with your chance to be Bet TV's Betting Extraordinaire for a chance to win $25,000. If you get the first 3 questions right over the course of 3 days, you're going to win $250. If you get to day 5, you're going to win $2,500. And if you get through day 7, a week straight of correct picks, we're going to give you $25,000. No joke.
Let's make it happen. Quan's ready. $25,000. This is Who Wants to Be a Betting Extraordinaire for the first time officially in its own time slot. We're getting things coordinated. We're ready to go. We got football. The lines are open. 661-515-BETS. You saw how it goes down. There's 7 days. If you can pick winners 7 straight days, you get $25K. You work up the ladder. There's also lifelines. You can ask me, ask the pro. We can pull the Twitter audience. You have options. But if we're ready to get started, I believe Quan just said like things are lighting up on the board. You ready to start patching callers through? He's getting it set. By the way, first thing, day 1, you always have to answer a trivia question first to kind of make it through to day 1 question. And then we go from there. If you get day 1 right, then you call back, no trivia the rest of the way. Day 2, you can go ahead and start playing along. Day 3, etc. Is this the new guy, Ryan? All right, he called before Last Word Cheetah started last time. He's eager to play. Is he ready to go? All right. What's up, Brian? How you doing? Welcome.
Hey, what's up? I definitely heard about you when y'all posted that on Twitter, and I thought to myself, I wanted to give this a shot, you know?
We might as well. So today, it's going to be baseball. Are you familiar somewhat with baseball? You follow along?
America's national pastime? Bring it.
There you go. Okay. So here's the deal. I'm going to give you a trivia question first. It's a little bit, it's tough, but you also have 10 seconds to answer it. If you want to try to like Google search it real quick or on your phone, whatever you need to do, I'll give you about 10 seconds, maybe 15 since it's day 1 and I'm feeling friendly. Ryan, here is your first question. Trivia. Who leads the major leagues right now in batting average? Who leads in batting average? Your time starts now.
I am going to say the one and only, I'm going to go with the one and only Sterling Marte.
Ooh, it is not Marte. It is not. One thing I am going to allow that we didn't do on our past shows is that if people want to call back in, get to the end of the line, you can call in. I'm going to give 4 or 5 different trivia questions throughout. Ryan, you missed there, but feel free to call back in. We'll put you at the end of the line, and we'll get you through it. You can keep playing. All right?
Okay.
All right. We'll talk to you soon, hopefully. We have someone else on the line, Quan. All right, Patrick. He's ready to play Who Wants to Be Betting Extraordinaire. We're going to go baseball. I'm not sure if you knew the answer to the first question. I'm going to make this one a little bit more difficult, but you follow baseball enough that I think you can get it. Hopefully so. I shouldn't say everyone. Most people know that Shohei Ohtani leads the league in home runs. Most people don't know who is second in the majors in home runs. I'll give you 10 seconds starting now. Who is second in the majors in home runs right now?
He had a very big week. It's Salvador Perez.
Easy game for Patrick. I didn't even know that until I looked up for this trivia question this morning. I was setting things up. He has 38 homers. He's second behind only Ohtani. His career high before this year was 27. For a catcher to be at 38 bombs, pretty impressive. All right. This is a little bit easier. Day 1 questions. I want to give everyone more of a chance of getting through to day 2 than not. So it's 4 favorites on the diamond tonight. I'm not sure if you used any of them for your Last Word Cheetah call, Patrick, or not. Quan, do you have a graphic for these 4 that you can post for the baseball? Yeah. Okay, go ahead and put it up. It's which of these baseball favorites wins today? A, the Phillies minus 142. B, Brewers minus 133. C, Rays minus 137. Or Rockies minus 135. No rush. You have time. You
I'm
can
going
think
with the
through it.
Rays.
You want to go Rays?
I'll go with the Rays. Yeah.
Patino. All right. That will be C. Minus 137. It has gone to minus 140 some places. So, maybe you're a little bit ahead of that move there, but we'll lock you in. C for Patrick. Rays. Hopefully we're hearing from you tomorrow.
All right. Awesome.
Go, man. Good luck.
See ya.
All right. We have someone else up. Carlos, ready to play Who Wants to Be a Betting Extraordinaire?
Man, I hate trivia like I hate parlays. Let's go.
Well, okay. If there's anyone that can get this first one, it might be you. There's a little bit of a tie. Let's see if you can figure it out. Ryan missed it, but let's see if you can put a few things together. Who leads the majors in batting average right now?
Trey Turner.
Yeah, there you go. You said you hate trivia. There you go. Former Washington National great, batting .323. Yeah, now he's here in LA playing for the Lords team. All right, you ready for the the real question? This is the one. You got to pick a winner. 4 baseball favorites. I want you guys, more often than not, to get through to day 2. They're all in the minus 130s, 140s range. A, Phillies, B, Brewers, C, Rays, or D, Rockies. Do you have an opinion on any of those?
I'm going A, Phillies. Just want to be
Phillies.
different.
It is the biggest favorite, minus 142 for the Phillies. Zach Wheeler on the mound against Gray, who, by the way, also in the Dodgers trade with Scherzer, Turner, whoever else was in it. Cool. We'll lock you in for A, Carlos, the Phillies.
Thank you, sir.
Quan said, hey, get Carlos to talk through it. I probably should, asking you guys why you're going with those picks. I can do that. But I'm not sure Carlos knows the answer either. And his answer being as simple as it is the most likely to win because it's the highest price is theoretically correct. And so there you go. Do we have someone else on the line? All right, Sarah, welcome to Who Wants to Be a Betting Extraordinaire. Are you ready to play?
I'm ready to go.
Okay, this is also going to be baseball related. It's going to be pitching. Who Wants to Be a Betting Extraordinaire starts now. Who is the ERA leader in Major League Baseball right now? Give you about 10 seconds so you can try to Google it if you want, or maybe you already know.
Walker Buehler.
Oh, there we go. I don't know if you Googled it or not, but there you go. His ERA is basically 2 flat. He is leading all of baseball in ERA right now. ERA is again, not the end-all be-all stat, but he's a Dodger. I had to give him some love. Cool. You've probably seen or heard the question for today. Baseball favorites, not big favorites, but 4 in that minus 130s, minus 140 range. A, Phillies, B, Brewers, C, Rays, or D, Rockies. Do you have an opinion on those 4? Sorry, but I think you cut out, or did he drop out completely? All right, say it again.
The Rays, C.
Okay, the Rays. I heard you that time. We'll go Rays C, minus 137. So you're aligned with Patrick. Any specific reason? Quan told me I need to ask you guys.
No, I just the Rays.
All right, we'll lock you in. Good luck. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Thanks.
There has been movement on the Rays. Open minus 130, up as high as minus 143 in the market some places. So that seems to be where the money that influences the market has gone. We got another caller. Go ahead and patch him through. Is it Bob? Is that what you said? Calling from math class? What's up, Bob?
It's the day before school starts. But, hey, I'm ready for you, buddy.
I'm just going to keep making the same joke. I got nothing else. All right. 4th trivia question. Who is the strikeout leader so far in Major League Baseball at this point in the season? Who leads the majors in strikeouts?
I think it is. Oh, I'm looking it up, actually. Okay. Zach Wheeler. 204 is what I got.
You got it. 10 seconds is what I've been doing, but people got the Google machine. You can usually get it before then. Zach Wheeler is correct. So we'll bring Bob on for the real question, which you've seen probably by now a few times.
Right.
Which one of these baseball favorites wins today? A, Phillies, B, Brewers, C, Rays, or D, Rockies? You can't pick the Mariners.
Jeez. I know, right? Yeah, and I have the Rays on a big time win, so I kind of want to go with that. I mean, that sticks with what I'm thinking, but I also kind of want to go counterflow here. So no, I'm gonna stick with it. They got Robbie Ray on the mound. You got Ray on the mound, so I'm going with them. The Rays.
The Rays don't. I believe Robbie Ray pitches for the Blue Jays, right? That's the team that you laid the -3.5. The Rays are playing Boston.
Oh, that's what I was thinking. Ray was pitching.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'll go with that. Jeez.
Sticking with Tampa Bay. Okay. Yeah. We can't give you Toronto, man. They're
Yeah.
minus like 335. Yeah.
Okay,
No
yeah,
dice. Got to keep it a little bit closer to a coin flip, even though you guys are getting more like 57%. Anyway, we'll lock you in for the Rays, man. Good luck.
All right, thanks.
All right. Do we have some more callers waiting? We do. Okay. Here's one thing. They've done so well on trivia that they got all 4 of the questions. So before we've done a few of these runs, no one's ever gotten like all 4 or 5 trivia questions right. So I'm pulling up something.
Get some more trivia.
Yeah. I mean, it's not hard for me to just think of one. I have one already in my head. I just got to look it up myself. And
It's your favorite caller, so he's probably going to get it right.
Tone?
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome to Who Wants to Be a Betting Extraordinaire, Tone. The other 4 questions are out the window. They were too easy. Everyone else already got them. So I'm going to give you a more difficult one.
Well,
are you
I
ready?
need an easy one, too.
Why?
It's a fair game. What are we doing here? I mean,
You can
think
still
about
use
it.
the Google
Imagine
machine.
Bill Walton teaching a class. Imagine Bill Walton teaching a class, and then just think about Bob Daly, Like, that guy is so high. Respect to him, but imagine him teaching some kids.
I love it.
Bill Walton
Walton's
teaching
great.
I would take a class from
I
Bill
would
Walton.
absolutely.
Sure.
Intro to
Absolutely.
shrooms.
That's why I'm a Bob fan. I would love that.
Intro to psychedelics. Bill Walton 101.
Okay, here you go. You ready?
Yep.
Which baseball team has the best record in baseball, and how many wins do they currently have? You got 10 seconds starting now.
The Giants, 84.
Bang. You got it.
Told you,
There you
man.
go. I need an easy one.
He's
I mean,
on.
it might have not been that hard anyways, but all right, you're good. You get the Betting
I
Extraordinaire
needed the
question.
machine.
You're going to get this one right, but everyone's picking the Rays, so I'm intrigued why.
I
Seems
want
like-
the Brewers.
All right, you
Give
want
me the
Brewers.
best pitcher on.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Interesting. You're just going with whoever has the best pitcher of the 4. They're going up against the Giants, by the way.
Yeah, Corbin Burns has a longer hog than Johnny Cueto. That's actually what I'm going with.
I call.
Yeah,
There's no way.
yeah.
All right, we'll lock you into the Brewers.
Wasn't there somebody made a comment like that? Orlovsky tweeted something like that. He said Baker Mayfield got a longer hose or something.
There you go. He just said it. Some off-ski name.
Yeah. Or it was Dan Orlovsky.
Yeah, Orlovsky, the worst,
Yeah.
the worst of the worst. You can't watch ESPN anymore because it's just Orlovsky everywhere. He's unavoidable.
He said his
All right, have
name
a
a
good
little
one,
bit
boys.
differently. Hey, take it easy, Tom. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Orlovsky.
Is there anyone else behind him?
We have Ryan waiting at the end of the line.
Beautiful. All right, Ryan. Welcome back. We're going to give you another shot. Everyone else got their trivia. I'm actually impressed. So here's how it goes. I just gave Tone a question about which team is first in the majors with 84 wins. They don't lead the majors in run differential, right? How many runs you're scoring versus how many you're allowing. Do you know, Ryan, which team does, in fact, lead the majors in run differential? I'll give you about 10 seconds starting now.
I'm going to say the Houston Astros.
No. Second. They're second. They're first in the American League. The Dodgers are first. So close. I mean, Ryan, he's just calling. I really want him to win. Should we give him one more?
Let's give him one more. It's
All
day
right.
one.
All right, it's day one, Ryan, and I know you're wanting to try to get involved. Where are you from?
Just let him go through.
No. He's got to get something right.
Springs, Florida.
You're from Florida. Are you a fan of a certain team over another?
I am definitely a fan of the Rays because they definitely changed their name from the Devil Rays years ago.
Okay, then how about this? This should be pretty easy, actually, if you've been following at least to some degree. The Rays play in the American League East Division. There are 5 teams in the East Division. What order are they currently in the standings? The Rays are in first. They're doing well. What's the order after the Rays?
Okay, after the Rays, the Rays are first in the AL East, so I think it would be second to New York, third would be Boston, the bottom of the chart would be Baltimore,
Yeah.
and of course, the last would be Cleveland.
This took a major turn. Cleveland's not in the division. Did you mean Toronto? Maybe he's like, he doesn't include Canada. Yeah. You were right. You said bottom of the chart is Baltimore, and I thought he was going to say, so Toronto is like 4th. And then he said something about Cleveland, and I got confused. I'm going to pretend, Ryan, that I didn't hear that mention of Cleveland for the East Division. Are you ready to answer the question? Day one. It's pretty straightforward. You've probably heard it a few times by now. But it's which one of these baseball favorites wins today. First option is the A, Phillies, B, Brewers, C, Rays, and D, Rockies. I'll give you some time if you want to look into it.
Well, I am going to go with the Rockies because you just can't trust my Rangers because, after all my exes live in Texas, but the Rangers aren't going to win, so I'm going to pick Colorado Rockies on a Rocky Mountain High. Let's go get some cores, baby.
There we go. We'll lock them in. Ryan, we appreciated the calls, but I hope you win. We'll talk to you again tomorrow. If you guys win,
Thank you very
you're
much.
automatically in for day 2. Take care.
Thank you very much. You have a nice day.
You too. Did you hear him say my Rangers? Something about his exes in Texas. Like,
I heard the
he said he was a Rays fan, and then he's like, my Rangers. Can't trust them. So I don't know if he knows what division is who.
Yeah, if he's a Rays fan and a Razors fan.
He thought Cleveland was in the American League East. Below the Orioles.
All my exes live in Texas. Like
that was a good line, actually.
George Strait.
My wife's actually from Texas. Did I ever tell you that?
Yeah, we talked about that.
Oh, that's right. We were in Dallas.
Yeah.
There you go. Ryan's in. Locked him in. He was the first person to choose Colorado. So I believe because Tone went Brewers and he went Colorado, every team is covered. So unless all 4 of these teams lose, as 55 to 58% implied favorites, you guys will be at least someone through to day 2 tomorrow. If not, we'll just start day 1 again tomorrow, and we'll be all set. Is there anyone that has called in the last few minutes? I just want to make sure. Okay. We'll probably wrap this up. I had an interesting idea. I forgot, and I meant to pitch you on it. But I was like, maybe Quan should play along and pick one each day for Betting Extraordinaire and see how far you could go as we go. And if you were to win, you don't get the money. It'd be kind of fun.
Wait a minute. Wait. That's not a good stipulation for me.
Like, hey guys, Quan won 7 straight. You guys didn't. He doesn't even get the 25,000.
I'll let me pull up the question.
Phillies, Brewers, Rays, Rockies. I'll tell you this.
I got to hit myself with.
I haven't been running my baseball model this year. That's what everyone already knows if you follow the Last Word Cheetah show. I disagree with the Rays, though, generally from the numbers that I do have access to of someone that does bet professionally. I just haven't been betting it myself. So I would not go Rays. I also would not bet Colorado. I believe this particular person bet the Rangers plus 130 himself. And the other 2, Phillies, that's the one that's closest. Phillies minus 142 to an actual worthwhile play. And Brewers, he has like about spot on, so nothing there. But just for the sake of adding a little bit of information after everyone else gives their picks, I don't want to give away what the pro would bet lifeline ahead of time. But at the end, I'll recap and talk through real quick which would be my play. And only one person, I believe, chose the Phillies, was Carlos, right? Which is interesting considering they're the biggest favorite. The market is saying they're the most likely to win. Like, if you don't know what you're looking at, you should just be picking the Phillies anyways, unless you have a reason to go elsewhere. Yeah, so Carlos, well done. We'll never know why you chose the Phillies. Quan really wanted to know, but do you have a pick now that I've run that through? Anything? I just want to try and see how you do.
I'm going to go Colorado.
Okay, because of the Texas and X's and whatever line from Rand?
Just spitballing right now. Baseball's not didn't they play the Dodgers this week? Yeah, I saw them smack some balls out the park live on Friday. So
they won yesterday too.
Yeah.
I was in a fantasy league. Don't worry, fantasy talk's the worst. But I'm only in one baseball league at this point in time, and I was sitting .01 in WHIP as a category with the Dodgers pitcher left. Mitch Whitey's like a young kid. He crushed his first start. He came out, single, double, home run. It was dead. So, and I needed that. I ended up tying for the week instead of winning 6-4. So he swung it for me. It's all right. Go blue. They are the best run differential in the league, which we learned about. We also learned about some other Salvador Perez. I had no idea until I looked this morning. Second in homers behind Ohtani. We'll wrap it up. Quan's going with the Rockies. We're going to follow along when he wins 37 in a row and doesn't get any money for it. Everybody else has action tonight. Anybody that wins of those 4 games, I'm open all 4 to. We want everyone back for day 2 tomorrow. This is Who Wants to Be a Betting Extraordinaire. We're going to run this every day until the end of time, football season, and the weekends will be extra fun. We'll see you guys tomorrow.